So as mentioned yesterday, today I am assessing you on problem and solution. So you guys are going to do a quick check-in quiz test for me. And this does look very similar to the assignments you have been working on. Except today there will be no modeling for you guys. I want to see that you guys can do this independently. So I will read this to you still, but I will not give you any clues or any I won't model any of it for you. You guys will do it completely independently. It is a test grade, so make sure you try your very best and that you put all the details that you want in it, okay? So votes for women. When the United States formed, only white males who owned property could vote. In 1848, a group of women gathered in Seneca Falls, New York, to discuss women's rights. They decided that having the right to vote was one key goal that would help them gain equality with men. So equality just meant to be equal, to have the same rights as men. These women came together to protest and hold events promoting their cause. The 15th Amendment passed in 1870. It gave African American men the right to vote. The law, however, did not give women the voting rights. In 1872, Susan B. Anthony cast a vote in protest and was arrested. Yet, she kept protesting, and in 1878 wrote the Women's Suffrage Amendment, introducing it to Congress. Congress did not pass the bill. Women continued fighting for the right to vote. They marched in Washington, D.C. They wrote letters and articles in local newspapers. By 1913, protests happened more often, despite arrests and other attempts to stop them. In 1917, President Woodrow Wilson announced his support for granting women the right to vote. The 19th Amendment became law on August 26, 1920. Almost 50 years later, women had the right to vote. So, you are going to give me, so I'm going to read the instructions first. Identify 4 problems in the passage and write them in the column on the left. In the column on the right, write their solutions according to the passage. Then use the information in the graphic organizer to write an essay of this paper that summarizes the passage. So, you will find 4 problems in this passage over votes for women, and then find the 4 solutions to those problems. So they have to go together, okay? And then I will post another thing on Schoology where you can write a summary over this passage, okay? I will post sentence starters so you can use those, but you are just going to tell me what happened first, next, last, kind of sequencing this passage. Okay, look at the dates. You could say first in 1848, this happened. Then in 1870, this happened. Lastly, in 1917 or 1920, this happened. So you're just kind of sequencing the dates for me and telling me what happened.